Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since I've been online, so I thought I would come on and say hello. I hope that everyone is doing well and has had a wonderful week so far. December's been a pretty good month. It's my birthday month, of course, and my birthday's on Christmas Day, and December is like a big celebration for me, usually, you know. Um, but these past couple of Christmases I've been alone, and this year, I was blessed with the best birthday present ever by getting this wonderful new apartment and being around people and being able to be social again. It just is amazing. So, I don't think I've ever been this happy in a very, very long time. I've got the social factor. Some of us ladies sit out on the porch. Even when it's 22 degrees, we'll be out there. I go out and get some air every day at least. And today we were out there and it was like 20 degrees, but we were all bundled up, and I just have this need every day now to get outside and get some air. Whereas in the old house, I just stayed inside all the time, because there was nobody to talk to, and the old house was depressing, but I'm telling you, my spirits have lifted so much since coming here, and I don't even feel depressed anymore. I mean, this is what I needed. I needed social contact, and I actually love this little place. I got rid of everything I didn't need, and it's turned out pretty good. So for as long as I have to be in here, I'll be very happy. Um, I got some furniture items in. Right now, I am on this overbed table. It's a little wobbly, but it does the purpose. It took me a while to put it together. Um, I had gotten a CD wire rack, and it was just impossible to put together. I just threw the damn thing away. It was just impossible. So, that was the only thing I really had no success at, and I wasn't going to send it back because I tried to put glue on it to glue it together, and that didn't work. It was like a metal. It was horrible. So I had also gotten a little display rack, okay, and I just wound up putting my CDs on there. It's kind of overloaded, so I'll probably get another one next month, and then I'll have my CDs on two shelves, and I'm pretty well set up now. The only thing left really is to get a real, uh, uh, real chest. You know, che- what the heck? The things that you put your clothes in. A dresser. I need a real dresser because this fabric one is just pretty shoddy. But it serves the purpose right now, but it doesn't look good because the drawers are crooked and everything, and but it's doing its job. But eventually I would like to get a real little dresser, no more than like 36 or 37 inches, and I'll do that eventually. And so I have been through the curtain thing, that's for sure. So I've had the red curtains forever, as you know, and I definitely wanted something different for after the holidays. So first I tried those purple drapes. I didn't like those. They were too short and too dark. And then I got a beige pair, and they weren't very good quality. So I'm setting both of those back. And I put the red ones back up. Now I finally found a pair that I think will look pretty. They're kind of gray and blue, and I think kind of like a light blue. So I know that the lilac stuff that I'm ordering will go good with it because I've got a lilac throw blanket coming. I've got a white and blue and lilac comforter coming, and a rug. I've got a couple of things coming. I use them all on my Fingerhut card. I've had a Fingerhut account for a while now, and I haven't spent a whole lot on it. So I've been getting credit limits every couple of months because I've been keeping up with my payments and everything, and I was up to $600. So I spent a good close to $600 on all of the things that I'm getting for the house. So I'm also getting two nice chairs to replace these flimsy foldable chairs, and that'll be nice. So I'm looking forward to finishing up and decorating this place here, and it's going to look good. So that's kind of been my thing, lately. I've just been thinking about things to get for the apartment and, what can I do? What can I get? And it's just been fun. I love to decorate. I've always loved to decorate, as most of you know, because every summer I'll change up the curtains. I'll change up, the curtains here and the curtains in the shower. And now that it's winter, I usually put up my shower curtain that has the big hearts on it and flowers, and it's all of a red theme in my bathroom. So, like these will go into my bathroom. I'm also getting a frame kind of like this, and it actually lights up. So that should be here by next week. And that's actually going to go up here over my bed, because my new comforter is going to be a combination of light blue, gray, and purple and pink. Those are the hues that will be in. And I think that's going to look so pretty up here. So that'll be nice. And yeah. And I'm going to get a purple rug, I believe. So yeah, I'm really doing well with the apartment. My health has been okay, knock on wood. I mean, there have been so many people that I know, not necessarily here at the apartment, but the virus is still here. It's really not gone. I mean, so many people are coming down with the virus again, and it's getting scary. So my cousin lives in a big community of mobile homes, and apparently they've got a committee or something that keeps on top of it. And they got a notice only last week that no no outside people are allowed inside the park because of the outbreak of the virus, which is kind of strange. How can you order people not to have the public come in? But very interesting. I don't know if I would be very happy with that. I don't know what you guys would think about that, but if somebody told me nobody from the public can be allowed in because of the outbreak, I mean, come on. I mean, you're going to a particular person's house, right? And if nobody in that house has the virus, I don't see why they can't visit. So I'm not sure I agree with that policy, but that's what they do. So here, people, I don't see anybody really wearing masks around here. I see one or two people who go out and wear a mask, but I don't know. So tonight, I just got back from the big dinner over at the firehouse. Now, apparently, they used to do this every year, but because of the pandemic, they hadn't done an in person dinner in 4 years. So this was the first year back, apparently, that they were able to have senior citizens there for the dinner. And oh my gosh, there were about 40 people there. They had it set up for a lot more. I think a lot of people didn't come. But oh my gosh, guys, it was the best dinner I have ever had. Everything was so good and tender and juicy, and the cornbread was so soft. Anytime I have cornbread, it's always too hard, and but this was soft cornbread and it was so good. The mashed potatoes were fantastic. They had turkey, ham, cranberry sauce, tomatoes, cranberry sauce, turkey, ham, green beans. I didn't have the green beans because I don't like green beans that much. And gravy, of course, and then they served the little drinks. They had apple cider, and everything was served to us. We didn't have to get up and do anything. And it was just the most amazing food I've ever had in such a long time. And those were all volunteers. The fire department guys were. They said they cooked, but they were supervised by the women. So kudos to them for doing that for the seniors. That's just an amazing thing. I live in a very amazing town, and I'm very, very lucky. So, and the thing is, I've been so happy here. I'm just not depressed like I was in my old place. And I think that I have enough activity that I'm actually tired at night because I'm not just hanging around the house. I mean, I stay in and then I go out and I talk to people. I went on the bus yesterday and I'm just a lot more active. So by 10 o'clock, 10:30, I am asleep. And so, I used to be on Deb's wood burning channel every single night at 11:30 in the old house. But here, I just by 11:30, I'm ready for sleep, which is kind of crazy considering how I've been such a night owl over in the other house. And I just think it's the change in environment and how much happier I am. And nothing to do with the people. I love all of my people that I sing with on their panels, like Joe and Mr. B and Deb. I have been on Creeks in a long time, Creek Squad. He changed his days. First it was Wednesdays, then he changed it to Saturdays. And I didn't realize it, but he went back to Wednesdays again. And I'm like, oh, well, he was on last night and I didn't know because I'm always asleep by now. So it's only 7 o'clock and it's so dark here. I figured it was like 8 or 9 o'clock by the time I came home, and it was like, no, it was only 6:30 when we got back. The dinner was at 5. So this year, the Fleet Bus Company came to bring us over to dinner, and the steps were so high. I was so scared, but I did okay. They helped me up the steps and they helped me down the steps. So it was just a lot of fun. And the people I sat with, they were cordial enough. There's this one lady here who is quite outgoing, quite loud at times, very opinionated, very assertive. And yeah, I'm used to her by now. But she's been known to have shouting matches with our manager here. And it's so funny to hear the stories. But I could tolerate her. Gosh. I grew up with a husband who grew up. I was married to a husband who was very opinionated, very egotistical. Never find out that you are in the top 2% of the Mensa society because it's going to turn you into the biggest snob. And oh gosh, when he found that out, my husband he's very smart, very book smart, just very smart all in general. But book wise, he was amazing. The things he had in his head and all the stuff he knew because he was an avid reader, and he knew a lot of stuff. And of course, I always felt a little bit inferior to him. But once you found out that he was in the top 2%, I mean, my God, he became very condescending at times. So I'm used to people like that. It's no big deal. So yeah, so I've dealt with different people, so I can pretty well deal with it. And but most of the people here are really nice. I mean, she's nice too, but she's loud and she's opinionated and she's we were on the bus tonight. And we were waiting for the bus. He was kind of late, and she was just bitching and griping and said, "When is that bus going to get here?" And then we get on the bus, and they're getting everybody on the bus, and she's like, "Why haven't we left yet?" And I'm like, "They're helping people on the bus. There's still more people coming." And then she starts complaining about the lights on the bus, and she's like, "Why do you have the lights on? For God's sakes, nobody's reading. What do they have the lights on for? You can't see outside the window." I mean, it was hilarious. So, yeah, two parties in one week was fantastic. We had the community party on Tuesday. I wasn't too impressed with the food. The lasagna was and the green beans weren't even cooked right. They were so hard. Green beans aren't supposed to be hard and crunchy, are they? Even if they are fresh. I mean, they were awful. I had maybe one or two and I couldn't eat the rest of them. But tonight it was great. We had pumpkin pie or Boston cream. So I had Boston cream and it tasted so good. So I've been rambling for about 16 minutes here, and I guess I shouldn't make it too long. Winnie's doing great. She's been getting canned food every morning, and she's turned into a monster because of it. If I get out of bed to go to the bathroom, she's at my feet, screaming at me, literally screaming, "Meow! Meow! Meow!" I mean, it's like, calm down, girl. I gotta go to the bathroom first. Now I'm gonna have to keep getting her canned food, or else she's just gonna be more of a terror. So, alrighty, guys, I guess I better stop now. I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.